Tuning in to Smoke Something Podcast.
Hell yeah.
You better have something, boy.
So like, can you chronicleize like your first season of your podcast? Like, how'd you feel coming into it and then wrapping it up that first season?
To be honest, man, the hardest part for me was to figure out what I wanted to do and what direction. You know, you have an idea of what you want to talk about and how the conversation want to go. And then you get in front of it and you start filling it out and you start rolling it and new ideas develop and stuff. So, like, I just kind of wanted to talk about a connection to people's interests and background and how it affected them and molded them into who they are, no matter who and what they do. And I think I used to really enjoy the core elements of hip-hop, beat-breaking, MCing, parties, large gatherings,
The essentials.
the vinyl, the actual crate digging, and the musty records and stuff. I love that process of it. So I had a segment that I used to do where I had a crate pick of the week, and I would have different vinyl records that were like great for producers to sample and play with, just to give different ideas. Every idea kind of just branched off of giving a bridge to the new school and the old school, so everything kind of keeps going. And I think that's a theme that kind of came out, and it just kind of started molding into me having real conversations with not only the new projects people were doing, but the people they were collaborating with and the projects they were with. And then I noticed that I really started having a genuine connection with the guests, and they were really enjoying themselves and really wanting to come back and share the experience. So they would come back and they would bring somebody else. And they would bring somebody else just to sit to watch live because they were enjoying it, and they were saying like, man, you just don't ask me the regular questions. You ask me questions that make me think about myself as an artist I never heard before.
Reflection.
Yeah.
And I liked that response. And that was the first time I had gotten that kind of feedback from a person actually on the show. And it was like, cool, I actually want these people to have an experience that's valuable from them on the show. And I just kind of concentrated on that more than the type of people I talked to. Like a guy, Brain Power Clothing, I met him. I was at a dog-ass Comic J. Will event that he always be having in the city, and he always shows so many people in the city so much love. Showed me love, the big promoters over there at Nooney's Cafe. You know, Black Hippie and them showed me love and rolled out the red carpet for me. I got tickets to the event, supported, and I met this guy, walked past him with a dog-ass jacket. Turned out to be Brain Power Clothing. The dude was just, I didn't know he made his jacket. I was just like, bro, that's so cool. I got to hook up with you. Got his information. He came on my show and had such a good time. He asked me to be a brand ambassador.
Okay.
Yeah,
You know,
that's fire.
And from then on, I went to there, and I really just got every opportunity off of really striving to make people enjoy the experience on the show.
Right.
Even in real time. But if we fast forward to the end, the CEO of Babylon Mobile Cigar Lounge was on with DNZ Films, and he was explaining it, and he loved how I expressed the fact that your company sounds like an experience. How can we show people the experience?
Yeah.
And in real time, we booked a podcast for the season finale, and the ideas really in real time, how the genuine connections in front of people happen. And I think that's valuable for people to see because we remove ourselves from things like it's not obtainable for ourselves. And if we kind of see people doing it, we can kind of get a battery in our back to try different things that we don't think necessarily are doing. That's why I'm saying, if you can't monetize that way, bro, figure out how to do it in your own way. It's okay to do some shit that ain't been done.
Facts.
Everything ain't wrong just because niggas don't recognize it.
See, I be tripping about like, cause we technically right now kind of shadow ban, and a lot of different platforms like they like that.
I had that experience too.
Yeah, like a lot of the non-cannabis brands that really want to connect with us. They be like, man, it's just the weed, you know, it's just the weed, and I sell them on the idea like, man, fuck that weed, like you fucking with us because you see the potential, you see the conversation, you see
It's
what
just
you
like
see.
Snoop, bro. Just like Snoop, bro. He
Yeah.
iconic, bro, and they decriminalizing it. And if we don't decriminalize it, we're gonna have to stop demonizing it.
Facts.
And we're gonna
Facts.
have to kind of take the dogma out of it, and we're gonna have to take, the essence of those racially motivated epitaphs that we put on the people that we think smoke weed because we wanted to portray them as low-hanging fruit of society, as people who were lazy, as people who lived in derelict buildings and didn't take care of themselves.
Yeah.
And we wanted to make it seem like people were lustful. You know, the old reefer madness shit.
Yeah.
There's people that really believe that. They used to get bust over the head with billy clubs, them old cool school hippie niggas. You feel me?
Yeah.
So to see us just blowing woods in real time, you
In
know what I'm
public,
saying? We
in
blessed,
traffic.
bro, to experience what they... You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
white dudes that was cool who wasn't racist, who was getting their head knocked open just like black dudes because they smelled like reefer.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It was a different time.
It's a different age, man.
But look, the misconception of it now is way beyond that point now. It's more like, listen, you a fucking buffoon if you smoke weed. But the whole time it's millionaires and corporate people.
They
like,
keep their mindset.
They keep
it right.
They keep them right. Like people like mental health, people depressed and anxiety, all these different situations. And weed is the center of that. Like, I mean, it's helping it. It's the center of helping that. Like, it's not like how I used to where I'm just going to smoke just to smoke. Like, no, niggas go through shit.
Yeah.
And a blunt it can save your life.
Man,
like, you know
what?
I'm saying?
It'll
Like,
stop you from doing some
Some
bullshit.
bullshit, you know what I'm saying?
Stupid ass.
Because all you do when you hit a blunt, you going to say, man, fuck that shit.
I ain't gonna. Hey, look.
Fuck that.
Watch
Hey,
YouTube or something.
Hey, but I
Fall
will
asleep.
encourage people too, man, to just not self-medicate too. Sometimes we got a little bit of too much of that fuck that shit, and we need to do something about that shit, and we need something to do something about that shit. Hey, yo, what up, though? It's your boy Holland Wolf, man, and we here on the Smoke Something podcast. Tune in, dog. It's episode 24. Holla at your boy.